Mystere squadron, 32 squadron and 1 squadron. Philip Rajkumar was also there. So we moved to Gwalior. We were operating out of tents. All the mess, everything we moved from there to there, and we were in tents. Just like MASH movie. Just like this, much before MASH. This is 1966, 67. Okay. And we were doing army support exercise. We took out 4 aircraft formation. I remember CD was number 4 for me, and I was number 3. And after getting airborne, I put the gear up, and it didn't sound very well. So I put the gear down and put it up again, it came back up. So when all this exercise came back, coming back, when I put the gear down, one right would not come down. So only to know that, so then they said, okay, operate the emergency system. Mystere was like, French. You don't use any force, anything else. You press buttons and switches. Now, once you operate the emergency system, then you can't raise it further. So once you operate the emergency, it didn't come down. So I said, okay, I'll come around. They said, no. Gwalior is not equipped to handle emergency. So you go to Agra. I said, okay. So I went to Agra. Told them, so when I contacted them, I said, hey, how about forming the runway? I said, okay. So I started the forming that started off, okay? About not even 1/3, and then they stopped. In the meantime, Javan Singh came on the radio.
He was what? He was the commander.
And he says, what are you trying to do? I said, I'm trying to plan this thing over here. He says, no such thing. Point the airplane in safe direction and eject. Dung! Everything came to my mind, okay? This airplane was not supposed to, anhedral, it's not supposed to be belly landed because it'll flip on its own as soon as it touched down. And especially with one gear down, one gear missing, so it was impossible. So I saw somewhere in front, there's nice green fields over there, safe direction. I ejected. Boom, boom, boom. Everything worked out perfectly all right. It was picture perfect. In fact, they recommended going down to about 10,000 feet, so I got enough time to picture. I was like 7,000 feet. Mystere doesn't climb. It was so underpowered. It has to be known as. And 6,000-7,000 feet, I thought that's very high over here for me, because we never flew the aeroplane anything above 500 or 1,000 feet. Always low level flying. So I thought this is good enough land. Boom. And it worked perfect. People say, hey, why didn't you jettison the canopy first, just in case? I said, never even occurred to me. I said, it's eject means eject, boom. Flying officer, okay? 67 is 3 years of service with the Air Force. Fully operational. So, we were the cat whiskers over that day. Ejected, everything worked out perfect. They picked me up and came down. I was perfectly all right. The doctors checked me up, he said they're perfectly all right. So they all got together at the Air Force Station. They said, let's take a body X-ray from him. So they took a body X-ray. Pete Wilson came. That's the first time I met Pete Wilson, okay? Tall guy, very impressive. Shook my hand, he said, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Okay. I said, yes, everything is okay. He said, okay. And he says, I've arranged for a packet, so I told my adjutant, whenever you're ready, when these fellows get to go with you, I said, no. They'll arrange it and they'll drop you off in Gwalior again. I said, thank you, sir. And as I was going back, he turned around and said, were you trained in US? I said, yes. He said, no doubt. He says, God forbid, if there is a next time, don't ever ask to form the runway. He says, we have enough fuel to either form half the runway or put the fire out after you land. You crash. So I would rather keep that form for you to put the fire out of the aeroplane than try it over there. Yes, sir. And then he smiled and he walked away. Impressive guy.